Northwest Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60, 19.
Throwing on their first play. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick six. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a West Virginia rookie. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He's got a man left. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
A gain of 5. And the 49ers first down.
Setting up to throw. Nice game left side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down, 49ers.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Lining up now to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane. But in this case, recognizing the fumble and, most importantly, keeping that possession.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. At the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again to throw on second. Completed to his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
He's going to throw again on second down. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down, San Francisco.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. It spins right by him. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy. Hurt. Right there, right.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
They haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line.
At their own 46-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He'll work against the blitz. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Tag. Cougar. Big Lion.
Hand off to the back. Room to work at the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Deputy! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Let's go!
Daniels now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
They'll run now on second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. Brings up third down.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around.
Got it. Ready?
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Warriors, here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Third and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
First down 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They pitch it out to him here. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 18. Dragon 60.
Pass play coming here. Hits his running back. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Back to throw. The grab in bounds left side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
throwing it on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
To the air on third and long. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. From the red zone now. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Commanders 14.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And he's out a little short of the 30. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Check smash, check smash. Let's go now. Alert. No, Cowboy 80. Go, Rig. Go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Jukes away from one. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's the handoff. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. And air it out on third. He completes it in traffic. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
60 Eagles, 60, Cup 19, Cup, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Fourth down, here's Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll get up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completed over the middle. Into the red zone. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready, right?
Judkins running between the tackles. Cuts right. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 21.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, play action. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's caught at the 25. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds his bag complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. But there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage. With those QB keepers so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Starting from the 5. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
Go, check. Go, check. Ready.
Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. '49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play.
Ready. Stop. 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, third and long. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go now. 1960 by.
Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss, it really rules out that kind of decision.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And this stays a 3-possession game.
I know there's golfers out there, Kate, that love to play this game as well. And any golfer knows, hey, man, at the turn, no matter how bad that front side was, there's still a chance, right? There's still another hole, still another opportunity. You write that script of hope. Kickers are kind of like golfers. But they're always thinking of the next one. But unfortunately, with that miss, the scorecard's going to end up ugly. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd
Chance to
down.
move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Watch out now. Stop, snap, red. You don't book green jack. Set, go.
Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Now he starts from the 6. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right up the gut. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Working quickly here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back-to-back carries here. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Daniels on 1st down. This one falls incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Get up.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They're drawn up for it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60. Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Go street. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Hits the 20. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, King, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The 49ers find themselves at a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Black, 95. Chalk, 17. Movement. Black, chalk. Black, red, Edo, blue. Set.
They're going to pass it here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Blown back gets the handoff. 2nd down run gets them 5. Now they've got 3rd down. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers.